Good morning! This morning! Out there in internet land. Welcome to Cruisin with Chris. Here's your host, Chris. Well, it's just another day in the life. Cruising around. On the way to go buy some weeds. Don't tell nobody. At the moment, we're in the middle of this big coronavirus scare, I guess. Everybody's freaking out about that. It seems like every time I turn around, there's a new damn disease coming out, killing everybody. Can't worry about them all, you know what I mean? You just got to get out there and live life. That's how I look at it. Now, update on what's going on. It's been a few days to talk to you guys. Shit, it's been about 2 weeks, really. Got kind of carried away myself with just life and everything else. Last time we spoke, I think I started telling you guys about my new digital arts venture. As you all know, I've been just sitting around the damn house figuring out what in the hell I'm supposed to do with my life at 39 years old, just getting out of prison. Not a pot to piss in, window to throw it out of, living on my ex-in-law's couch with my in-law, or my ex-old lady living in the back room. We're still smashing every now and then, but, you know, in the end, what it is, one day you can move, you know, you're going your separate ways. Kind of a fucked off situation. Can't really do much because of the situation we're in. Can't go nowhere, you know. They ain't got no ride. Shit, this ride right now, this is her ride. I mean, I'm thankful to have everything I have, you know, from them, but at the same time, we all know what's up. Anyway, how's it going in life, huh? Well, still no job, obviously. Hell, I'm getting stuff from old ZipRecruiter and Indeed saying they're canceling interviews for the next couple weeks and everything. They ain't having nothing. All these damn places I was applying to, they're all messaging me and emailing me, telling me, nah, maybe next time. We'll hit everybody up in a couple weeks after everybody's done with this shit. Well, so there's been, even my gym closed down last night. So today I didn't even get to go to the gym. It's really kind of jacked up. Kind of throws me for a loop, man. I was in there doing it good every day, rock and rolling, getting some size on me. I went from 194 about 2 weeks ago to 202 yesterday, well, 2 days ago. Yeah, and that's all good gains because I've definitely lost some unneeded fat too. Sides of my chest are feeling good. So here we are. We're about, like, I guess the third week in on my first SARM cycle. And I'm taking the RAD 140, LGD 4033, and MK 677. I haven't noticed anything negative, really. No, I haven't had just extreme success either. I mean, I do feel pumps from it. I think it's probably the LGD I'm feeling it from. For some reason or another, I just keep feeling like that's what I'm feeling it from. Might not be. The RAD, I really ain't felt much at all, to tell you the truth. I don't know what's up with it. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel, though. So I can't say much about that. You know, I'm just telling you I don't feel anything. Only thing I've really noticed is I'm not really getting the good pumps like I used to get, like those big full pumps. You're like, man, this just feels so great. I feel huge. I'm getting a pump, don't get me wrong. It's just not that massive pump, yet they're bigger. If that makes any sense. They just don't feel like they're going to explode. They don't feel like they're just so super powerful pumps. Now, I will say I'm holding these pumps for days at a time now. 3-4 days after working that body part, I'll still be feeling it, and I'll still be able to flex it and everything. Like, it's got a little pump. So that's real cool. I haven't noticed a giant size difference. I mean, my shoulders are looking nicer. But, I mean, hell, I've been working them out for this damn long. I mean, I can't really say it's the SARMs yet. It's too early for that to see a physical, noticeable difference, I would think. But, you know, as of right now, I'm chalking it all up to, you know, good hard work, and then I can feel the extra endurance and the extra power that I get with the SARMs. It feels like, you know, you don't feel anything at all until you're working out. And then it's like once you get through that warm-up, because the warm-up's still grueling, still sucks, you know, your joints are still hurting and everything else. But once you kind of hit that, like, okay, you're in workout mode, damn, you don't want to stop. Now, don't get me wrong, you might exhaust your muscles. I mean, I'm not so super strong that I can just do so much more weight. I have not been doing that at all. I personally have been doing moderate to lightweight, really. It's a lot for me. I've never worked out with weights before, but really, in truth, it's light. It's not even my body weight on a lot of this stuff, which I know I'm doing other exercises that are all body weight for years, so I know I probably could do my body weight. Point is, I'm feeling the muscles activate. I'm engaging with them. I can feel them move, and they're under stress, but they're not so much that I feel like I have to overcompensate with another body part or anything else. I feel more controlled, and for some reason, it just feels like at this rate, I'm able to connect more that mind muscle connection. And shit, obviously it's working. I'm growing. Hell, I'm bigger than most of the guys that are going in there, to tell you the truth. I don't get me wrong, it's not like I have the best physique, but I mean, I can see muscular. I am more muscular than most of the men I see in there. Now, there are 3, 4 in there that damn dudes look like they ought to belong in magazines or something, but there ain't a lot of them. But your general average guy, that's me. Shit, I look better than most of them. So that's cool. Anyway, so on to this new venture I've been thinking about. Well, not thinking about it. I've immersed myself into it now. Hell, you guys I ain't been on here to tell y'all. That's all I've been so damn busy doing it. I've been researching. I told my old lady about a month ago, I said, look, I got to pull some tricks out. I got to pull a rabbit out of the fucking hat. Again. You guys know the situation. It's been a year since I've had a regular job that paid anything worth of shit. Back then, I was in my 20s. Since then, I'm fixing to be 40 years old. I mean, I've had my own businesses all these years, but people don't value that the same way. They just look at, self-employed. You must have been doing this, that, and the other thing, especially when I just got out of prison. They don't understand that I've been a businessman. They don't understand that I've done all of these different types of things that there is to do. So basically, it leaves me with very shitty job opportunities if I'm just looking for a regular job to help pay the bills right now. Nobody, if they even want to hire me, which on the cool, none of them even want to hire me, really. I mean, they interview me, it sounds like it's going great, then they ask about the record, I tell them what's up, okay, sorry, we can't hire, this, that, or whatever. So, it's kind of a bummer. Anywho, so I decided, shit, I'm sitting around fucking around with, what do I have? I got a tablet, I got a phone, I don't have a car. I can at least do something online, right? Because I got internet. Hell, I'm paying for internet every month. So maybe I can do something online. Well, what's the job from online? Well, shit. Well, something that I enjoy doing too. Well, I've been playing around with a little bit of artwork, a little bit of graphic art, digital art. And hell, I'm all right at it. I ain't fantastic, but I'm all right. People seem to be liking what I'm doing. So, hell, I put an ad on Fiverr, right? That I'm going to do like tune me's and stuff. I mean, they're basic. I can do those for pretty inexpensive. Maybe a bunch of people can afford them. Maybe they'll get them. And if nothing else, I know that I can provide the quality that I'm charging. I may not be able to provide much more than that right now. I'm still learning. I'm not lying. I mean, I'm just a dude trying to make it through life right now, man, and it's kind of rough. So I'm trying to pull a rabbit out of my hat, learn a new trade, do something where I think I might be able to excel, where the future could be. I've always been artistic. I've always been good with technology. I mean, decent with people. I mean, hell, I figure I might as well try this. If nothing else, it's another thing that I can add to the repertoire, and maybe collectively with all the skills that I've combined in my entire life, I might be able to eke out enough to pay rent one day. I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Tell y'all the truth, I think I have passed my exit going to the weed man's house. Because I was talking to y'all. And I'm high. Well, I was driving down the road to the weed man's house. Then I got high. Ooh, ba ba da ba. Then I got high. Anywho, well, yeah, so here's the idea with the graphic arts thing, man. All right, Man, I knew this dude one time. By the way, I'm gonna link his. I haven't spoken to him in years, and I just found him online the other day for the first. You know what? I'm taking this exit because I think I fucked up. You know what? I'm just gonna tell y'all about it anyway, and I'll edit this later. Okay, so this guy, I was working down the Riverwalk. I was living in the halfway house right out in federal prison. I was about 20. No. Shit, 28. Yeah, I guess I was. I was about 28, 29, I think. I might have just turned 30. Either way, I was working down the Riverwalk, and I was basically a host at a restaurant. It was crazy. But I wasn't like, well, yeah, I guess I did. I sat on hell. That's what I did. Anyway, it was like that. This guy comes in one day, black guy, about mid-40s, well dressed, respectable looking guy, well spoken guy too. And he comes up and he says, "Hey, do they allow people to, do like artwork and caricatures and stuff like that down here?" I said, "Well, I mean, you gotta have a vendor's permit or whatever." I just kind of told him ropes. I mean, they teach you all that stuff because people get in trouble for hawking, trying to solicit stuff down there all the time. So I just kind of laced him up on basic rules down there. He was, he was happy. We kind of hit it off, became friends. But what he ends up doing is he goes to all the restaurants down on the Riverwalk. Oh, it says do not enter. Okay. He goes to all the restaurants down the Riverwalk and he talked to the manager. And he'd say, "Hey, I draw caricatures," and he had a little drawing tablet. He had it kind of slung around his neck with a little thing. He's dressed up nice, a little polo shirt, whatever. And had like a little apron type thing around his waist and stuff with a bunch of Sharpie markers in it and everything. And he'd walk around and he'd tell him, "Hey, I'll turn you into a cartoon. I'll draw your caricature." Anyway, he asked him, the managers would allow him to walk through the outside dining areas, the outdoor dining areas, down on the balconies, terraces, and stuff like that. Just ask the patrons if they want to do that as long as he didn't cause a ruckus or whatnot. Well, he kind of gained favor there, man. He was really good. People liked him. He was courteous to people. He was a well-spoken guy. He didn't bother people like a lot of people trying to solicit, kind of. And he's real smart. What he does, and I watched this guy, and I think, man, this guy's real smart. I was young and dumb at the time. And what he would do is he'd go in there to their merchandise stand. That was part of his thing, is he would buy a shirt or whatever. This is when he would have the conversation with the management. He would be purchasing stuff from them. See, so he's not only somebody who's trying to get business, but he's spending money there too. He's actually spending money there. So they kind of have to talk to him. He's a customer. Anyway, what he does is, as they let him go through the restaurant terraces and whatnot and do caricatures, he would change into their company shirt as he would go to each place. So it made him blend in and look like he belonged there. He didn't claim to work there, none of that kind of stuff. It's not the exact same shirt that the workers had. It was the one that you could buy at the shop, But that's how that went. Anyway, long story short, this dude did really, really well. And I remember on multiple occasions he'd walk up to me and say, "Chris, man, check this out." And he'd pull out a bankroll, dude. It had like $800-900 in there that he would have made in the last 3 or 4 hours walking around doing caricatures, just going from restaurant to restaurant. You walk right from one to the next, to the next, to the next. By the time you make your way around the restaurant, shit, those restaurants done turned over, 10, 15 times. Totally different types of people. Anyway, he made a good living doing it for a while. Now, I have found that he has a YouTube channel. He's a cool guy, man. I like the guy. I like his work. He did really well. And apparently now, I guess he's still doing caricatures, but I don't know what he's doing. I haven't seen him out there. I haven't really spoken to him. So I kind of like to touch base with him before I go listing his stuff out there. But I will be posting links to his stuff because he's a great guy, man. I really support his work too, what he does. And the type of hustle that a man like that had to have to take care of his family, and he's done well for himself. I respect that. I respect that a lot. Especially because I'm fixing to have to do it myself, and it's scary as hell. And knowing that it's scary, that's what's making me respect this even more. Because I'm scared to death having to go out there and do this. I've never done that. I've never had to get it almost feels kind of like panhandling to me, kind of, because I've never had the type of job, that type of work before. But I'm going to go out there and do it because I think it's going to be something amazing. And I think it's going to turn out to be something fantastic for the future of my family and who knows, the world, society, and everything else. Who knows? Where the hell am I already passed this house. Oh, why do y'all make me do this? Yeah, so I'm setting up a vendor's booth at a couple of places, at an art complex and a couple of places in the city. And I'll be doing portraits and orders and stuff like that. Like I'll be doing it, graphic art. Nobody else is really doing that right now, they say. So I'm planning on being one. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna kick it with y'all in a little while. Peace out. I'll be back.